Photo transfers to wood can be done a bunch of different ways. I find I get the best results with resin, but it can be a bit more work. From my tests, any kind of printing seems to work. I often do this with the excess resin from a pour, and for this first step, it doesn't matter if the resin's starting to stiffen up a bit, as long as you can get it to spread. I use a plastic card to make sure there's no air bubbles. I wait a day and then remove the paper. This step is the most painful. First, I soak it all with a wet cloth. Then I use the corner of the plastic card to get it started on one edge. Sometimes it'll peel away from there, but often I have to use the flat part of the plastic card and some elbow grease. When it dries, you might see some remnants of the paper fiber, but as long as it looks good when wet, you're ready to move to the next step. I like to sand the edges of the image to give it the shape I want and eliminate the perfect rectangular printed photo look. And at the same time, I give a round over to the edges of the wood. Then I put a coat of resin over the whole piece. Any paper fibers that were visible will disappear at this point. And I buff off all of the surface resin, because I don't like that shiny, plasticky look. And then I broke it. I knew there was a crack in the wood, and I should have reinforced that with CA glue at the start. But I wasn't sure what to do now, so I kept buffing. I decided that rather than try to hide my mistake, I would try to make it a feature. So I widened the crack and filled it halfway up with clear resin. What do you think? Was that a good choice?